Yep. Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we learned about all these CSS rules, units. I uploaded all documents. I uploaded all the documents related to them with examples. Box model, rules, units, and everything. In the units, I given all the conversions also. Once check the conversions. That means inches means how many pixels, centimeters means how many pixels. I given those units also clearly. You can go through them. Okay, right. So next we have to understand about all other attributes. We started discussing the attributes. In the attributes, we learned about how do we work with the box model first. In box model, first thing we learned box model. In box model, what are the options we discussed about margin, padding, border, width, height. This comes under box model. Different border styles, different margin padding styles we learned about it. Next, important after the box model. Now, another important is we will see about CSS positions. So how to handle and work with CSS positions. Some already we learned, but now we will see the others. CSS positions, generally, many people are not having a clarity on that, because if they know the basic of it, then easy to understand. You go to YouTube channels and search for CSS. You will see so many videos related to positions. Why so many videos are related to positions only, particularly related to positions only? Because many people are not clear in understanding positions. That is the reason so many people on YouTube try to explain in a easy way. So, because even so many videos are there, sometimes people are confused about positions. That is the reason. So here it's a very simple thing. We can, if we learn very basic, then we can easily understand. So what are the CSS positions we are having actually? CSS positions. So we have position, we can set it to static. We can set it to relative. We can set to absolute. You can set it to fixed. And you can set it to sticky. Position can be static, relative, absolute, fixed, and sticky. These are the CSS positions. What is the purpose of these and how they work, we will see. If we know the correct technical definition, it's very easy to understand. Actually, static is nothing but it keeps element according to normal flow of document. It keeps element according to the normal flow of document. What does that means? Keeps element according to normal flow of document. That means, for example, according to normal flow of document means, suppose we have a document. In this document, we have an image. Suppose there is an image. Suppose, let's say it is an image. Under this image, so we have some paragraph. Some paragraph is under the image. Now under the paragraph, suppose there is a table. Let's design another table, another one like table. Okay. So we have a paragraph and an image and a table. We have like this. Now what happens is for this paragraph, we are giving the position. We are giving the position as static. Static means it keeps the element according to the normal flow of document. That means according to the flow of document, where is paragraph position? According to normal flow of document, where is paragraph position after image? Before table, between image and table. So static means it keeps where it is. Where an element is present, it will keep there. And it will not allow to move from there. That is static. So by default, every element is static. By default, every element is static. That means it is present where it is and it will not move from there. You cannot affect it. For example, if I try to move like, I try to move like left 200. I try to move like top 100 pixels. These will not affect. These will not affect. If the position is what? Static. Static means it is the default position of an element. Element is present in the same location where it is kept. It will not move from there. That means it is not affected. So it is not affected. It is not affected by left, right, top or bottom dimensions, bottom position. So it is not affected by that position. Even you give them, no use. So if you want to keep any element exactly where it is designed, not allowed to move from there, then better always keep it as what? Static. By default, it is static. Then why they given static? Because some elements, they are not static when you keep them. It's such elements, to bring them to normal position, we have to use static. Later in JavaScript, we do that. That means some positions are not at the position we are looking for. Then we will make them static. So that is required. As of now, by default, every position, every element is static. So you can say it is the default position of any element. It is the default position of any element. That is static position. You see, so let's open this now. By default, the element position is static. It is static only. Let's open our project. What is our project? Shopping. You can see in this, suppose let's design a simple page. Yeah, here we will remove all this here, and just we are having a div. We'll do one thing, copy this paragraph. Okay, I will copy this paragraph. Okay, right. So what I am doing is I am creating two divs here. So this is a div. In this div, some paragraph is present. Under that, we have another div. Some offer is present. So we have we directly give a paragraph and we will keep some offer. For this div, I will keep a class offer. Okay, now For the paragraph, this I will do one thing. I will keep inside it. Then you will understand. You keep this inside it. Okay. Inside that we kept it. Now offer is kept inside the another div. Now here we are having. So one is this is main. Class is like main. Okay, for dot main, I am giving some border, 1 pixel solid, some red color. You can see that is the main we are having. Okay, in that we have an offer for that. So width is 100 pixel and border as 2 pixel solid, some blue color. Okay, now that is offer. Now for this offer I am giving position. I am giving position as static. Static is the position. By default position is what? Static. Now after static I am giving as right 0 pixel. Right side it should start from 0, but you see it is not starting. It is at left 0 only. It is at left 0. I want right 0. It's not working. I want suppose top 10 pixel. Top 10 pixel. It's not working. That means static means it will be in the same position where you kept it. You cannot move it from there. These kind of positions are called as static. These are called static position. That is usually the position static. Default position of every element is static. Another important position we have absolute. Absolute means now what happens is it removes element from normal flow of document. This is important. It removes element from the normal flow of document. Let's see. What I will do here is, according to the flow of document, offer is present inside the div. Now what I am doing here, I will give position. See, I will give position instead of static. Currently it is static. I will give position as absolute. What is the meaning of absolute? Remove element from its normal flow. Let's see it is removed or not. Removed, na? It is removed from the normal flow. If it is present as per the normal flow, it should be inside the div. It should be inside the div. Now it is not inside the div, it is out now. It is removed from the normal flow of document. So first line satisfied. After you remove element from normal flow, so you can keep at any position, left, right, top or bottom. You can keep at any position, left, right, top, bottom. Suppose what I am giving, so I am giving right 0 pixel. Now you can see it will come right side. I will keep right 10 pixel, then it will be like this. I will keep top as 20 pixel, then it will be top 20. For offer, I will give some background color as white so that I can see it. That means it is present. It is present there. Now important is, what is absolute? Absolute means remove element from the normal flow. After removing element, place where they want. So that means top, left, right. But here one problem is there. The problem is nothing but the nature is nothing but absolute will attach the content, absolute will attach the element, to other contents on page. That means absolute will attach the elements to other contents on page. So what absolute will do is absolute will attach the element to other contents on page. That means now it is attached. You can see it is attached to this paragraph. When it attached to the paragraph, see what will happen. Suppose I have more lines. And see, as per design, you can observe that as per design, it is present inside div only. But we removed it and we are keeping at position, and you see it is attached to the content. Then what happens? Now suppose I given top as 100 or top as 100, it will be here. It is attached to the content. That means to which content it is attached, to this line it is attached. Then what happens when you move, it will move along with it. It is attached to that content. I don't want attached to the content. I want to be independent from the content, so that it is fixed to page. It is not fixed to the content. It should be fixed to the page, not fixed to the content. So we need to fix to the page, not to the content. Then what we should do? Show fix to the page, not to the content. Then only one simple point you have to do. So instead of absolute, you can use fixed. Now fixed position also same. What is the fixed position? Fixed position is nothing but it removes element from right. It removes element from normal flow of document. So fixed also removes element from normal flow of document. And what it will allow, you can keep at any position. You can keep at any position, left, right, top or bottom. You can keep at any position. But here difference is fixed will attach the element to window, you can say. It will attach to the window, not to content. Then what will happen? Content will be scrolling, but it is fixed at the window. That means now only one change you have to do here. What is it? Change position. Instead of absolute, you give it as fixed. If I give the position as fixed, then you can see now it is fixed to the window, not to the page. That means it is present at that location. So what is difference between absolute and fixed? Absolute is fixed to the content and fixed is fixed to the window page. What will happen? It will lock scrolling. It will not allow to scroll. So you can simply scroll up and down, and this is fixed at that position. Already we saw example for that. We designed a social bar. So already we kept the position as fixed, but we should know the difference. What is static? What is absolute? Another one fixed. So if I give this position as static, then all this will go. And according to the document flow, it will be inside. According to the document flow, it will be there. Where you kept it in the code, there only it will be there. If you want to remove it from that position, then what you have to do? We have to keep it as absolute. So it will remove from the flow, but fixed to the content. When it is fixed to the content, then you can scroll the content and the attached one. If you want to fix to the page, then you can use fix. So this is static, absolute and fixed. Another important, so we have another important is sticky. Sticky. What is sticky is it keeps element according to normal flow of document. Normal flow of document. It keeps element according to the normal flow of document. According to the normal flow of document, it is present. That means which position, if anybody asks, which position removes element from the flow? Which position removes element from the flow? Two positions will remove element from the flow. What are those two positions? Absolute and fixed. Which position keeps along the flow? One is static, another one sticky. It is sticky, but what happens is it keeps element according to normal flow, according to the normal flow. So it can fix the element. It can fix the element after reaching the specific position. After reaching the specific position on screen, after reaching the specific position on screen, it can fix the element after reaching specific position on screen. That means, for example, you see here, suppose I will keep this offer, I will keep this offer here after the second, third. After the third, I will put it here. I will copy some more here. Now I will remove this position. I will remove all these positions. Okay. Now see, according to the flow of document, I am scrolling according to flow, offer is present here only. Now I will give here position. Let's give offer position as sticky. I am giving position as sticky. Now very important, you see it is present where it is. Is it removed from the flow? It is present where it is. But after reaching top, I need to fix there. Then we have to tell that. So when it should be fixed? After reaching top, because it cannot scroll left and right because it is present at the same position. After reaching top, how much? Suppose I am giving after reaching top 50 pixel, it should stick. Then you see what will happen. After reaching top 50 pixels, still 50 pixels are there in the top, then it will stick there. It will stick at top 50. I want to stick it to top 0. Exact on top it should fix. Then what we do? You see it is at the normal flow. And after reaching specific point, it will stick to that location. So it is not removed. It is present its position only. But it is fixed after reaching that particular point. This position is called as what? Sticky. We call this as sticky position. That is what actually the position sticky is. It keeps element according to normal flow of document, and it can fix the element after reaching specific position on screen. That is very important. So this also we learned. Already I showed you example with the data list. While learning data list terms and definitions, I given a complete example of that, how we can make sticky. One more we will see, right? One more we will see. So to understand the positions, so sticky position, let's see any website like some Inox movies. This is website. Now in this website, you see they have a quick booking bar. They have a quick booking bar. Now what this quick booking bar when this is the toolbar, it is having the toolbar here. Now what happens when I scroll up? It is present where it is, right? It is present at the same position. That means it is not removed from the flow. It is present in the same, but when it reaches top, it fixed to top. And rest of content we can scroll. Rest of content we can scroll. That again I come back and it will come like this. It will be in this. It is in the middle. This type of positions we can control by using sticky. Let's create here. Suppose some Inox movies, some banner. So let's say, okay, save image. Let's save that image. Try this. Yeah. We will try to create this one. So with a little bootstrap option required. Yeah. It is a WebP file. Huh? Fine. If it is a WebP file, we cannot copy WebP files now. Then we will take a simple snipping. Okay. By using this, let's take this banner. Let me snip this banner like this. Okay. That's fine. Up to this is okay, fine. Okay, so I will copy that and I say Inox banner. Okay, let's keep in our E drive public images, huh? Right. Where is our project folder? This E drive or D drive? It is in E drive only. Okay. Public images. Already we have images. Fine. Okay. It is saved there. Inox banner. Right. Now let's design that and see here. So to clean up this, yeah, at the top we are defining a header. In header we will keep an image source. It is in dot slash public images in this Inox banner. Okay, width 100%. Fine. Now this is the header we are having. Now below this we need to keep a toolbar. We will design this toolbar. So quick booking by movie, by cinema. Yeah. Let's link some bootstrap here. So we have, so link relation is equal to, this is already style, right? Here we will put link relation is equal to style sheet. And href is equal to node modules. In that bootstrap, we already used bootstrap also. Dist css, what is it? Bootstrap.css. Okay. Now in this, now the banner is in this way. Now below this, what we will do? We will create a container. In this container, better we will give this as navbar. That means a simple navbar is there. Okay. In this we keep a div, and in the div, so we have a span. What is that span? First contains quick booking. Okay. Then what? By movie, by cinema. We have quick booking and span. We have buy movie, and we will put a span with a pipe symbol and span by cinema. Okay. Now here we have this div by movie and by cinema. Now under that I need another container. This container should have all these drop downs. That means we will put a select. What will be the option? We need these side by side. So in this div, again, I will create a div select. What is the select option? So many options can be there. One option I will give select movie. Okay, another div. This option have select what? Cinema. Okay, and another option we have select date. Date. Just design, select timing. Okay, next what? Select timing. Timing. Okay, next what? Select seats. We have another select seats. Okay, seats. And what else? One more div. Here we will have a button. Button is book. Okay, that is the option. Now that is the design of the toolbar. Here, let's see, this is the tool. We know what to do here, right? What we need to do for this. Here, I need to keep this. This is the first one, nav div. I will give the class as nav header. Okay. And nav header, I will write a style. Style. So in that, in the nav header, all are having same color. No, first one is different. So nav header, I will keep border dot nav header. So border as 1 pixel, solid black color. Okay, and in the nav header, we have this span, ID as queue booking. Okay, and hash dot queue booking. Sorry, this is ID hash queue booking. We'll set background color as red. So nav header, wherever color is there, white. Actually, we can do in another way. We can do in another way. Actually, what you can do is, means we can put simple classes, because you are using Bootstrap, na? So I will tell you a simple technique here. If you are using Bootstrap already, see, for this, we don't need to give nav header. I will remove this. You see, this is span, this is span. I need a background color red for it. Then what you do is class, you can apply BG danger. BG danger is background danger. That is a Bootstrap class. And you see it will apply background color. Right? Now what we will do? Text white. That means another class. It will be text white. P2. P2 is padding 2. You see padding will come. Little bit padding is there. Okay. So actually padding we will give for entire nav bar. That means here we will put class. What is it? P2. P2 is padding 2. So P2 we will keep for the items in nav bar. Right. That means here P2 is padding. What is the color of this class? BG dark. Dark and text white. You can see here it will be there. And we have another one. What is it? Here also we need to define the class. So class as BG dark. That means background dark. It will be like this. And text what? White. It will be in this way. By movie and by cinema, this I will keep as class text warning. Text warning means it will be in some yellow color. We can apply such colors, right? And we will keep here. So what is it? Padding to P2. P2 is padding 2, P2 is padding 2, and P2 is padding 2. You can see all will have some space. I think that looks uneven. Here also I have to keep a padding 2. Some gap will come. Okay, this is disturbing the alignment. We will remove this padding then. Okay, it looks okay. Now what we will do is we will make this shorter. Okay, how do we make that shorter? For that div, I will keep an ID as. So now I will give it is like holder. Right. So I will select here now holder. What is it? Now holder. Now holder. So width I will keep as some 200 pixel. That means idea hash. That means it will be like this. 250 or 250 pixel. Okay, right. I think it is 300 better. That is fine. Okay. Now below that we have we are having these drop downs and button. All these must be side by side. You know what to do. We need to keep all these. Remember, all these I kept in divs. For this div, you can put a class dflex. Dflex is display flex. Because you are using bootstrap class, it will automatically use it. You can see it is side by side. Side by side. And for this, what I am giving, padding as 2, some gap will come. So BG as dark, text as white. That means background will be like this. And one more is there. So where is this button? This button is not inside the div. Yeah. Let's keep this button also here. Okay. Inside the div only we will keep the button. Okay. Right. Then button also will be inside the div only. Okay. Now what we have to do, you know what to do. So for the class BTN danger, I am giving BTN danger. It will be like this. I need to arrange the space between them, right? Remember, for drop downs, you remembered I told you one class. What is the class for drop down? Form select. Remember, for drop downs, we have to use the class called form select. For every drop down, we are using the class form select. That keeps it side by side. We want some space between them. Space between them, what we do is, here we given dflex, we can use justify content. Justify content between. Justify content between, automatically space will come. We can adjust the width and height also. So justify content between, the space will come. That is the option we are having. I just created a simple one. Now very important, this nav bar is there. Below the nav bar, so much content will be available. Means we have to design other banners and everything. Below this, we will have a section. I will keep the section class margin top as 2. 2 or 3. This is margin top. Okay, now we can define some paragraphs here. Let's copy some. Actually, there will be other movies related information and all. Temporarily, what I am doing, I am copying some paragraph. Temporarily, I am copying some paragraph there. That means let's go and paste some paragraph below. Okay. We are pasting some paragraph below. Just we need to handle scrolling, right? Now, when I do this, you see the page now. When I scroll, the nav bar is present there. After reaching top, it should fix there. But it is scrolling up. It should fix to that position, right? Then what we have to do? Simple option. So wherever we are giving nav position. What is the position of nav? Position is sticky. Sticky. Where to stick? We have to take top. Top how much? 0 pixels. That's it. Now when I am start scrolling this, it will stick to the top, and from there I can scroll the rest. That's how we can configure. Right? That means it sticks to the top, and after that you can get scroll. Now background, some websites what they do little bit transparent so that you can see what is behind it also. Already Inox movies that website is doing, you see background is black anywhere, right? This nav is having background color, right? That means where we have kept that nav holder and nav bar completely background colors, we are using black. Instead of using black, you have to do RGBA. Then you can keep it as transparent, right? This is the concept of making sticky. Already I showed you in one example while working with terms and definitions. So this is another example how we can make it as sticky. So this one example I will copy just for reference sake. I will remove these paragraphs. You have to try them. Okay. Okay. I will copy that. This is the example. The example for sticky. So all the positions are clear now. We have static, we have absolute, we have fixed. So one more important sticky, and this is example for sticky. There is one more position. We have the position called relative. Relative is same. It keeps element according to normal flow of document. So here also it is not removed. Relative, it is not removed. It is present according to the normal flow of document. After it is present in the normal flow of document, what is its specialty is it can change its position with regard to parent. It can change its position with regard to parent, not to page. That is important. That means generally every position is with regard to page. But relative is not with regard to page. Relative is with regard to the parent. So that is actually relative positions. Relative. So that means you see now here. Later in Bootstrap, you will use with the different examples we will learn. As of now, see, suppose let's say position.html. Let's see the simple concept here. We have a div, and in this div I will give parent container. Okay, in this there is another div. This is some child container. or child, just I defined like this. Now let's write the style. I am writing the style. So for the parent class, I will give as parent, and for child, the class I given as child. I'm accessing dot parent. Parent have a width some 400 and it have height as some 300. Okay, we have a border 1 pixel solid black. That is the parent container. You can see that is the parent container. Now what we are doing, we are defining child. Child container width is some 100 pixel and height. So of child container height, I given as some 50 pixel and border as 2 pixel solid red color. That is child one. That is parent and child. Now what happens is parent I given margin left. Margin left as suppose 200 pixel. So it is 200 pixel. Now what happens? I am giving the position of child. That means for child, what I given position. Child position is I given the position relative. If I give relative position, there is no change. That means it is present where it is. It is not removed from the flow, right? It is kept where it is present. Okay. Now, after removing that position, means after keeping relative, I will keep as left or I will keep as right 10 pixel. Right 10 pixel means what? So this is the parent container. In the parent container, this is the child container. So you see, we have a parent container and a child container. Now this is present here. Now what we said, the position relative and the right 10 pixel. Right 10 pixel is here now. Right 10 pixel is here. Right now you see it says right 10 pixel. I given right 10 pixel. Then it will be, see here it is there. What is the problem here? You can understand. I will tell you that option here because depending on parent position, right? I am giving, so here left, where is it? Yeah. Right 10 pixel. Here we have to give left. Okay. Left 10 pixel I am giving, it is there. Suppose left 50 pixel I am giving, it is here. Right? Because it is not present right side, we are keeping it left here. So you see now, actually left 50 pixel means left here, but it is not 50 pixel with the page. It is 50 pixel with the parent. With the parent, it is going to adjust. Remember, if you want to define left, right, suppose I given right, so you can see it is not working. Why? Because you have to apply position for parent also. Parent position is not there. What is the parent position? So position of parent is given as suppose relative. That means it is relative position. Relative means it is not removed. Suppose if I given position as absolute, then it is removed from the flow. These all will not affect for it. Right? So if I give position as fixed, relative, all these are not going to work. So parent position is normal. What is the parent position actually? Parent position is what? Static. Parent position is static and child position is relative and right is 50 pixel, but it is not taking right 50 pixel. Why it is not taking right pixel? Because relative can be defined only when this child is kept here. Understood? From here it will move right. If it is kept right, from relative to right, it will move. but it is not kept right. It is kept where? Left. That means it will be, its position cannot be right. Its position can be what? Left. Its position can be left. Its position can be top. Top you can define. Top is how much? That is also 50 pixel. It will move down. You cannot give bottom position and right position, only left and top. Because relative means not regard to the page. If it is regard to the page, you can have right as well as bottom. It is relative to which one? Parent. Parent means where is the parent position? Parent position is here. It is not counted from right side. Understood? Parent position is not counted from right side. Page position is counted from right. Parent position is counted from where? Left. That is the reason child element can be with regard to parent left or parent top, not to the parent right or parent bottom. It can be regard to the parent left and top. Parent right and bottom also we can give. For that, other indexes are there. We have to learn. Means multiple positions we can keep. That we will see in the next point. We will understand. So here, whenever you are giving the positions, what is the point about the position? Relative. Relative, it is with regard to the parent. So here you have to have one more point. It can set position. What is the position? Left and top with regard to parent. That is what you can do. It can set the position left and top with regard to the parent. That is the position relative. For understanding relative position, we have to design some parent-child hierarchy of elements. Then only you can do that. I will show you one more situation here, but later we can do it, right? One more situation I will show you generally how they do. So for relative position, let me copy this first. This is an example for that. Let's put this relative position example. Okay. I will give one more point so that you can understand where it is used really. Suppose we will take the parent-child hierarchies. Here I am linking. Link relation is equal to style sheet. And href is node / node modules, bootstrap icons, font bootstrap icons.css. I am using another link relation is equal to style sheet, and href is equal to node modules, bootstrap dist css, bootstrap.css. Okay. Now here we will put the body with a class called container. Okay. And container class, here we are keeping a button. And in this button, I will say notifications. I am giving notifications. This is the design. Notifications button is there. Okay. Now what I will do here, notifications means what? I will put a span class bi bell fill. Okay. And I will keep margin top to some little down, or say margin top as some 5 or 6. It will be 4 only up to maximum. Okay. Now you see for this button, I am applying a class btn primary. That is the class. That is a class for button. Later I will give you buttons. Already a given class na? Button class, button primary, button warning, button success. We can apply. We already designed the form. See here, what we are doing is we are keeping this is another. After notifications, I keep another span. This span I given as some 5. Notifications I given as 5. Now you can see the number 5 is there. Now this span is having some class. For that span we are using a class. For this we are using a class called badge. I am using a class called badge. Badge class will display in a different way. We put background here. Badge okay. After that BG light, I am giving BG light, background light. It will be like this. Or I will use BG dark and it will be like this. So that is notifications. I am defining as BG danger. That means it will be like this. Now I want to keep this here. Understood? Then what do you say? I need to remove that from that button. Tell me. For this, I will keep an ID as notify. Okay. Okay. Let's access the ID here. Hash what? Notify. First, we need to remove it from that position. Remove it position means what? We have to give position. Position is what? Position is suppose fixed. Fixed means it is removed from there. We have, so I am giving position as absolute. Absolute also removed. After removing, where to keep? This is removed. Notify is removed. That is removed. Right? For example, I am giving here relative. Understood? Relative means it will be here. Okay, relative I am giving as top. Top as suppose 0 pixel. Relative top 0 pixel. It's not affected. Because it is present here only, na? In this area, na? That means I will give here. Suppose right. I am giving right. Right is what? 0 pixel. It's not affected. Now we are giving, so top 0 pixel, right 0 pixel. Suppose I am giving, so left, I am giving left. Left I am giving, suppose 100 pixel. I am giving 100 pixel. You can see. Already we know na, right will not work. What it will work? Relative to the parent. Relative to the parent means it will be left. Now here I am defining left as some 40 pixel. Then it will be in this way. As suppose 10 pixel, we are moving here. Suppose some 15 pixel, we are moving here. Right? The position with relative to the parent. And parent means right bottom will not work. What it will work? Only left. With relative to that left. But it is not enough. Actually, whatever button is there, button position also we have to give as relative. Later you will understand that. I will tell you with the bootstrap concept, because here we use lot of bootstrap. Then when you use bootstrap, with bootstrap styles you can directly apply. So position can be relative for both parent and child. These kind of appearances can be defined by using relatives, right? But to understand this kind of designs, you first should know bootstrap. Then I will show you badge, buttons, how to use them. Then we can apply. Just I given a scenario that like this we apply in future. Later you will see that, right? As of now, because it's not finished, you have to give justify content to top or bottom. We have to define a lot of things there. In bootstrap, we are going to achieve that. So as of now, we can keep it, but not exactly easily. We have to use a lot of options. Instead of using a lot of options, you will understand simple classes. Through the classes, you can apply, right? So relative position can be kept with regard to two things. What are those two things? Here I will give only left and top. Left and top. But if you want to adjust the top, there must be space top, because our button is how much? Only 50 pixel. You say top 50, top 40, it will not work. You can give left position or you can give top. You cannot give right or bottom. Depending on the parent height width also it depends, right? This type of designs are very much regularly required. In Bootstrap we will do that, right? How to handle them. But relative, I hope you understood. Relative is nothing but keep the position of element with regard to its parent. With regards to parent, element can be controlled only left and top. Only left and top positions you can control for the element. That is actually relative. So these are all the positions. What are those? We have a static position, we have relative position, we have absolute position, we have fixed position and sticky. Now in these positions, which position removes element from document flow? Which position removes element from document flow? Two elements. What are two positions? What are those? Absolute and fixed. Which element will keep according to the flow? Static, sticky, according to the flow. Relative also according to the flow. But with regard to the parent, that is only the difference here, right? This is all related to positions, how we can use the positions. We will create one real world example. We will take one real world website example. In that we will try to put these positions. In the next level we will see that. For that you need one more option. You need to understand while working with positions, another one is Z index. This is very much important in interviews also. These days they ask what is Z index, how to use Z index and all. Z index is nothing but actually it is position of elements, with regard to a stack. Position of elements with regard to a stack. Stack means position of elements with regard to a stack. Stack means one over another. If a stack is nothing but, that means you can change the index of element. So you can change the index of element. So while overlapping, right? Or say with overlap, element with overlap. So we can change the index of element with overlap. That is actually stack of elements, how we can define the stack and configure the stack. That means when you are dealing with the position of elements, this is important, right? So technically, how we deal with that, let's see. Means stack of elements one over another, that is important. Let's see. I will create one simple page. Yeah. Z index is this. To understand the Z index, I'm creating a div. This div have a class called red box. Another div we have a class called green box. Okay, this is red box and this is green box. Okay, and we have another div class as blue box, and this is blue box, and we have another class that is yellow box, and we have some yellow box. Yeah. Okay, these are all options. Let's put effects here. I am giving style. Wherever div is present, for every div border will be 2 pixel solid black. Up to that it's fine. But red box will have background color as red. Every div color also we will keep, so different color we will give. Here color we will keep as white. Width of red box I am giving as 400 pixel, and height of red box is 400 pixel. Okay, fine. Okay, that is finished. Now green box. So green box. Okay, green box, what I am doing, background color as green and the color as white, and width is 50 pixel, height is suppose 500 pixel. Okay, we have a blue box, background color is blue and color is what, white, and here I given width as 600 pixel and height as 50 pixel. Okay, then we have an yellow box. Yellow box, background color as yellow and color as red, and here we defined width as some 800 pixel, yeah, height as some 300 pixel, fine. Now all these boxes are here. That means it is like this. This is red box. This is the original size. Okay, now see what I am doing for red box position. Position is fixed. Position is absolute. I will give position as absolute for all of them. Absolute position is given for all of them. All the boxes absolute position is there, right? And for red box, so it's fine. Okay, so for red box, green box, margin left as 200 pixel. Okay, and yellow box, so margin top as some 100 pixel. Okay, now blue box, also margin top as 100. Okay, and these are all the options here we are having. That's fine. Now margin box, this width is more, 900 pixel width, fine. Okay, yellow box, margin top, suppose some 80 pixel. So I hope you able to understand what we are trying to do here is, I want this blue box to come on the top of others. I want the blue box to come on the top of others. Yellow box must be sent behind all, because I want to use it as background. That means now what is the position? Position is not fixed or sticky. Position is send behind, bring forward. That means we need to change the position, and because these are overlapping one on another, then sending back, bringing forward important. Otherwise, so you put a background picture in one div, you put some title, then you put some other color, then what happens? Title goes behind the background. We need to bring forward. That means this blue box I need to bring forward. This yellow box I need to send backward. Then for that, what we have to do is we have to use the option that is Z index. Z index. Z index is nothing but, actually we have x-axis, this is y position, this is x position, and this is z position. That is the z index. That means we need to control this z index. This is the x and this is the y. Z index means, suppose I kept some container here. That means I kept some container here. It is filled with a color. And I am taking this and keeping on the top of others. But I want to send this behind this line. Right? It is coming on the top of this. I want to send it behind. That means I need to use Z index here. I can send back Z index. That's important. You have to give for everyone. So red box Z index 0, green box Z index as 1. Okay, and blue box Z index is 2, 0, 1, 2, and yellow box is Z index. For all of them, you have to give. Z index is 3. Which one is Z index 0? Red box is Z index 0. That means you see it is behind all. Red box is 0. From back to forward, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 will come. Now, I need to know, I need to bring this. So yellow box little bit width we will adjust so that we can see other contents behind. Or for a box, what I will do is width I will give as 400. Okay, and I will give margin left also. Margin left also as 200. Now it will move little bit. Now you see where the blue box is, right? So this I give 150. Okay, yeah. You see where the blue box is. So now I want to bring the blue box top. Where is the blue box position? Blue box position is 2 and the yellow box is 3. 3 means on the top. Then we have to interchange. This must be 3 and this must be 2. That means yellow box will go behind the blue box and you can see it is there. Right, we can change the positions, Z index. I want yellow box to go behind green box. Then yellow box position is 2, green box position is 1. Then what I will do, green box position I will give as 2 and yellow box position I will give as 1. Then it will send behind that green. We can change the position of any element because placements like this is very much required. We design headers, we design footers, one behind, another forward. Right? These kind of placements are very important when you are designing pages like this. Actually, you remembered we already designed one Amazon page where we have used margin minus 200, 300. Then the entire section went on to banner. You saw that design, na? Right? Actually, if there are 2, 3 more elements, then banner is behind. On the banner there is a card. On the card there is some image. We need to send image behind the card. Then we have to use Z index. I just used colors. You can put different images here. That means I am using colors. Suppose here yellow box is having some background image. Suppose URL, it is using some images like public images, some a1.jpg. It will give some image in the background. Right? Some image in the background. We have sending images background forward. Stacking of images can be done. Like cascading type of arrangement you can do of images. This completely depends on Z index. Remember, you cannot have 2 items at same index, then it will disturb everything. You have to change that, right? That means this is at 2 and another one is at 1, 3, like this. Suppose I want to send blue box behind all. Behind all, which one is there? Red box is there. Then what we have to do? So blue box position, I will give it as what? 0. And if at 0 red is there, then I have to keep it to 2. And you can see now blue will go behind. Right? We can adjust the positions in this way. This is very important. We have to control that by using Z index. So when you are keeping elements one above another, one below another, this is important. Suppose I will show you, means in real world requirements everywhere we use. So Z index, one more option is there. Z index starts with 0. 0 is bottom of all elements, right? So bottom of 0, and gradually depending on how many are there, it is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, how many are there. So it starts with 0. So example is this. That is the example. Let's see here. Suppose I am giving, means I will give a clarity here. So suppose we are having option, yeah, we are having a header. In the header we are having image source. So we have image, public images, and images, some Amazon banner, so .jpg. Okay, now I will give width as 100%. This is the image we are having. Already we have this header. Now what happens if you want to keep anything, right? So anything on the top of it, anything on top of it, some more on the top of it, then what you do? Suppose I am giving, so here a div. So this is, I will say class as left bar. Okay. And what is that dot left bar? Left bar width is suppose 50 pixels, and the height is some 600 pixels, and the background color is suppose yellow, and border as 2 pixels solid like this, and some black, and you can see that bar will display like this. I need to bring over it. That means actually for this left bar position is what? Absolute. It will remove from the normal flow, absolute position. Then what we will do? One more option we will use, top. Top is what? Suppose 10 pixels. That means it will go like this, right? That means position, that left I given as some 20 pixel, then it will move like this. Now suppose on this I am keeping one more at the top. That means overlapping is the problem now, right? Now what we have to do is we can send back, we can bring forward, right? So in that case, which index we have to use? We have to define Z index. Z index I given as 0, but it is not there. Why? Because we are giving another one. What is it? Header Z index I am giving. Z index as what? 1. Then that bar have to go outside. What is it? Image, na? Yeah. It is not header. In that we have an image. That means image. So what is problem? Is not inside, huh? Acha, image is separately used. Huh? We'll do one thing for image header itself. What we will do? Background image we have to keep. Huh? This is okay. Header is not having image. For a header, where is header? Header, what is it? Background image URL // public / images / what is it? Amazon banner. We have to bring it. Okay. This Amazon banner background image, background size cover, Where is this one? It is not displaying background image. Where is the height? Some height problem is coming up. Where we given the height? Z index. Z index as what? One, but image is not displayed. Where we have problem? Image is not there. Where is it? Image path is correct. Image is not there. Let's check once. Header, background image, URL, where it is, public images, suppose Amazon banner, position, where problem, background position, position is not position, I will give size, cover. Header is direct element, na? Type selector we can give directly type. Somewhere picture have problem. Amazon banner is there. Where it is coming. Image is not working. Let's check. Some syntax is problem. Now somewhere we missed the tag. Where we missed it. Any title not closed, anything not closed. Let's do one thing. Put a page. So we have a div. We have no content inside. Height and width. We forgot height and width. Yeah. We have forgot height and width. That is the reason. Everything is fine, right? That is the reason. What is it? Header. For header, we have to define height. Height as 200 pixel. Okay, width is how much? 100%. Now, this is missing. That is the reason it is not showing. Background image. Background image, we will use URL // what is it? Public images. In that some Amazon banner. Okay. Now it is fine. And background size. Background size is what? Cover. So that is fine. Okay. Now what happens? That is the header. We have another option. Suppose we have another div. So for this, we will keep the class. This is the class. Suppose red box. Okay. Another div. We have the class as some green box. Okay. Now we will put these options dot class red box. What is the width and height? Width is some 50 pixel. Yeah. height is some 300 pixel, and we will put some content inside. Suppose this is red box, or say simply like now, okay? And we will put background color. Background color is red. Okay, now this is the point. Now what happens similarly? We have a green box. So we have a green box. For green box width, I will give 100%. Height I will give as 50 pixel. Background color as green. Okay. Then this is having the text called what? Green box. Okay. Now we are keeping in this way. We need to move it up. Then what we have to do? Position. That means what you can do? The position. The position is what? Absolute. Now it goes here, right? And what is the position of this one? Header. Position is what? Absolute. Now you see it is behind, right? Now we need to bring it forward, right? Then how do we bring the forward? Absolute. This also position is what? Absolute. All the positions are absolute now. You can see we can move the positions. That means I need to send the green box behind the red. Or I will bring this header little bit below. That means what we will give? Margin top. Suppose 20 pixel. Then it will put down. So, or say margin 0 only. Green box I will keep little down. Margin top as 20 pixel. Then it will be little down. Okay. Now we need to send it behind the red box. Then we need the positions. What is that? Z index. Z index. Red box position. Z index will be how much? So it should be 1. What is this index here? Z index of green box will be how much? 0. That means it will go behind it. Red box we are giving little bit left. Okay. Margin left as 20 pixel or 50 pixel. Now you can see it will come like this. Now what about the position? Position of suppose this is header. Header Z index. Z index is suppose 3. 3 or 2 now? 2. That means it will be top of others. I need to bring it behind all others. Then what we have to do? So we need to change the positions, right? What is the position behind all means its index will be 0 and green box index will be 1. 1 and this index will be 2. Red box index will be 2. You have to change them. Then it will come like this. That means position of these elements keeping one behind another is with regard to what? Z index. So if you want to keep anything on the top of header or the top of any element, then you have to use this Z index. General boxes you can try. I just given an image so that you can understand that image are regularly used while working with Z index, right? So Z index position starts with from where? 0, 0, right? This is all about the positions in CSS. Next, we have another important display. Already we learned display now. What we learned in display? Display, flex, display, grid. But we will learn more detail about these two now, right? That we will see in next session. Tomorrow we will discuss. Tomorrow we will see some examples using display. Okay, right.